Hi, welcome. My name is RG, and it's another episode of We the People. We the People, and you can find us on Facebook under Internet JC Event Review, and on Twitter under Today's RG News, and also under Twitter on Web JC Event Viewer, and of course on YouTube under JC We the People. And today we're going to be talking, we just called Apple, for those of you who've been following along. And when I called Apple, it went to, they had transferred me from the care to a person. The phone didn't even ring and nothing had happened. And immediately the guy picked up. He was saying that he was an Apple rep. He was saying that he didn't have an Apple ID. And I explained to him about the paperwork that they have. They said that they must be able to identify themselves because they're trying to prevent some of these government attacks where they can take over your network and they're not real agents. And so he was like, I'll get back to you. And then his response was that he said that my ID will be with the device ID. And that's exactly what they want to tell you, is that, you know, when they take over your devices, they have the device addresses, and you can find theirs. I've showed you theirs in some of the past tutorials, but I'm trying to show you is that they are connecting to it. And so when you're calling, it's not going anywhere. It's just staying with them. And they're going to, you know, blah, 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 blah you, and basically do what they want. I want to show you a tutorial on this. And what it is this is how they do it. So I went over to Yahoo, which is, you know, it's a really great search. And, you know, if you want a great email and search and kind of avoid some of this this Nazi stuff, I'd recommend them. So here you can see adapt your routing strategy to networks on mobile nodes, and we proposed adapt your routing strategy for transportation on mobile nodes. And what this is that if I call somebody and they have taken over my network, they can transfer this call instead of letting it go out. They'll just transfer it here to this node, and like they can send it to, say they're sitting in their car, they're at their office, whatever, they'll transfer the phone. Same thing like call forwarding. And here's mobile node on Wikipedia. But one of the things that I do, and I show people, is, you know, being the computer person I am, I've had background in computer science and a lot of things. I'll show you something that is even better than the internet. And what it is right here is this is the diagram that shows how they do it. And so you said right there, it says directing to a mobile node. So for example, you'll be on your computer, it'll send a router, and then it'll send to their mobile node. And this is all under wireless networks. And you can take a look, you can read some of this information. But you can see that, you know, it's very possible, and it's all on computer networking. And I've been, you know, studying computer networking for a long time, computer science. You know, I had some really great teachers, and that's how they do it. And so part of the reason why I'm showing you guys this is, you know, is unless you become aware, you know, and everybody starts screaming, they're never ever going to do something about this. And, you know, it just shows you guys how they, you know, how they work this. So they do a bunch of different things, but there's no doubt in my mind that that wasn't an actual agent for Apple. And I need to get a hold of Apple's brand protection, because they're doing something. But before I do that, I'm gonna call Verizon. And here's some more. This shows you kind of like this handshaking that normally would happen. And if you have any more questions, you know, you can always, like I said, find us on Facebook on the Internet JC. Internet JC Event Review under Facebook, and I'll show you guys in just a second. And then also you can find us on YouTube, and it's under JC Web. So this is the Apple TV, but I'm gonna put it just on actually Apple Play, AirPlay. And so this is JC Webb right here on YouTube, and you can see it because it's Robin Williams' picture, and JC Webb, and it's called We the People. You see some of the different videos that we have up there. This is how you can send SMS, and you can tell if somebody's hacked your network. Nikki Black, I love Nikki Black. She's actually a DJ host, and when I came here, she was so cool. She was so inspirational. So, anyways, I like Nikki Black, and the writers. You know, they had some writers that were exposed. She's a very interesting character. Her name is Leda Rain. She does very great work. And this is in Fresno. It's Reverend Harris. He's trying to change the place. They've all realized that Jerry Dyer is, quote unquote, you know, he's definitely kind of like a Nazi. So, and you know, he's unfortunately been scared to death, and they made him join this religion. And he's doing all these things instead of just, you know, just owning up to what it is. So I'm writing a children's book, and it's called Jerry Dyer. Well, it's going to be called Saving Jerry, and I'm thinking of the subtitle something maybe like the Pussycat got him in. Maybe the Pussycat can get him out, or something like that. Something funny, I don't know. So anyway, saving his own hide, and you know, just trying to help him to decide to make a life change, something different, you know. So we'll see. Anyways, here's YouTube. Here's my son. This is you know, I love my little boogie. He's out here playing actually right now, and there he is.
Huh?
Yeah, that little guy. He's such a character. So anyways, and then also on Facebook or Twitter, so on Twitter, you can also find us on Twitter under Today's RG News. Close that right there. Under Twitter, under Today's RG News. And as you can see, we have about 80 followers. On the old one, I had followers including Dana Carvey, David Caruso, some really powerful stars, and a lot of other famous stars. And Ariana Grande, we got Honey Country, some great things, but they you know, hacked my network, these cops from Fresno, and now the ones from San Francisco, and this whole group is part of Nazis, because they didn't want, they're helping to change things. And so, you know, just kind of look at some of my followers. There's Ariana Grande. I don't know if you guys are familiar with her, but, you know, I thank you that she follows me, and some of the other ones. So, anyways, so that's her account, and like I said, we have other people. You can find us on Twitter, and also on Facebook, and under Facebook, it's going to be WebJC. And let me see real quick. Password to get out there. So anyways, that's the end of our video, and that'll conclude our tutorial. And you know, when something doesn't sound right and you should ask questions, you should immediately come to the decision that something isn't right. Until the next time, thank you.